Okay, so this is, for me, these are the simple steps when I start a car. So we have pre-inspection, we have taking off the hardware, we have cleaning, and what do we have? We have pre-inspection, hardware, cleaning, and check the material. So for me, this is the basic prep for when a car is dropped off, whether it's for full print or for color change. All right, let's do a game. Which one is number one? Client's here, drops off the car, what's the first thing you do? Out of these four sequences, what do you think is number one? Cleaning. Okay, so pre-inspection. How many people think pre-inspection is number one? Just out of curiosity. All right, how many people think cleaning is number one? Yes. How many think hardware is number one? How many think check the material is number one? No one. Okay, so for me, the first thing I do when a client shows up is I do what? I check the graphics. Why do I check the graphics? If I didn't produce the graphics and someone shipped me a box, why am I checking the graphics first? Because they might be wrong. Okay? When I was starting off in New York City, I was driving to Mount Vernon, I get there, the guys would show up and stuff like that, I clean and prep the car, do all that kind of stuff, do the pre-inspection first, and then I check the graphics and they were wrong. So therefore I just cleaned someone's car for free. Okay? So I learned very early to check the graphics, and if I check the graphics and they're wrong, I get to go home. Cool. And I get paid that day because I have a kill fee. Cool. So once I check the graphics, what I used to do is this. I used to pre-inspect the car, then I would clean the car, then I'd take off the hardware. And that was a terrible combination. You know why? Because when I look at this car right now, is this a rock chip or is that dirt? I'm not quite sure. Okay? So the client's here right now, and they want to do a pre-inspection because we want to do the car, but I don't know if that's damaged or not. So pre-inspection acts actually, for me, last. Cool. So, interesting. So now what do I tell the client? You're going to wait outside in the lobby right now for a half hour, and when I get done cleaning the car, or maybe 3 hours, depending on how crazy the car is, then we're going to do pre-inspection. How many clients want to do that? Not many. Okay, how many people have rented a car? Cool. When you pick up a car, what do you have to do? What should you do? Go around the car, check for damage, and then you give it to the rental car company, because if you don't do that, and you come back and there's a scratch on it, they might say that's what? You. Okay? So I tell the client, look, I have the sheets over here. So on the Rep Institute, and I'll send all of you after this workshop today, I'll send all of you a discount on the Rep Institute. So the Rep Institute is $149 a year for unlimited access to the videos, and you get PDFs for free. So this is your pre-inspection PDFs. Okay? So what I tell the client is this. I say, I want you to look at this pre-inspection form, I want you to check it out. What I'll do is I'm going to fill in this form, I'm going to document the damage, I'm going to take pictures of it, I'm going to sign it, you're going to sign it, I'm going to send you the pictures, life is great. Cool. But I'm not going to get to this until a half hour or 4 hours. And they say, oh. And I say, well, what we can do is you can sign it now or sign it when you pick it up, I'll give you the pictures in a zip file, you're good, and that's it. And then I say, okay, so now I say get out. Okay. Why do I say get out? Probably mainly because of insurance, because I don't want them where? In my space, okay, because insurance-wise. How many people have had a conversation with a client that never ended? Okay. For me, I want to work. That's also time. So I say, look, I'm going to do a pre-inspection. Everything's good. We're taking care of it. But right now, we got to get to work. We got to jump on this, and you'll get your car tomorrow. And they say, okay, cool. So then they go. That for me is, good customer relationship. So now we have the pre-inspection, but the pre-inspections last. So the second step that I do is I take off hardware. Is number 2. Okay, because what I learned the hard way is I used to clean, then I take off the hardware. What was the problem? What's beneath the hardware? Dirt. So I'd clean this really good, take off the hardware, the dirt would drop down there, and then I'd wrap, and I'd wonder where the dirt would come from. And if I was wrapping with Reiner, I'd blame it on Reiner. Okay, but it's my fault. Okay. My point is I learned to take the hardware off second, and then I do cleaning third. Cool? Okay? So again, sequential order saves me what? Time, money, stress. All right?